All right, so we're online. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Okay, we're doing 2.3 challenge practice number 3. So a line passes through the points 2k plus 1, comma, k plus 1. And then the second point is k minus 1. Thank you, k minus 1. Good catch. K minus 1. And then the second point is 8, comma, 10.
-10.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not looking at the paper here, we can probably get it right. Okay. -10. Negative 2k plus 1, comma, k minus 1, and the point 8, -10. And what I'm charged with is finding the value of k. Am I given any other information here? Yes. I'm given that it has a y-intercept of -2. All right. So I have several different forms of a linear equation. The two that are mostly used in algebra are the point-slope form and the slope-intercept form, right? And point-slope and slope-intercept have something in common. What do they have in common? I will write it down. Okay. So I have point-slope form, and I have slope-intercept form. What do those two terms have in common? Slope. Slope. Right. Slope. I gotta have the slope. Gotta find the slope. Before I can do anything here, I have to find the slope. So, let's go to the magic bowl of probability. Jen, how do I find the slope?
You put y like that.
Speak up so we can hear you.
You have to do the formula
Which is?
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that would be -10 minus k -4 over 8 minus -2k plus 1.
Is that right? Is that our slope?
Yeah.
Okay, and we can simplify that a little bit. So let's simplify it a little bit. I'm going to go. That's the same thing as equal to -10 minus k plus 1 divided by 8 plus 2k minus 1. Is that right? I gotta catch. I'm make sure I don't make any arithmetic errors here, because that'll mess up the whole thing. So that's equal to, let's call it -k minus 9 over 2k plus 7.
Yeah.
Is that right? So that's our slope. That's a good start. So I have my slope, and I have to find what k is equal to. I know k is in here in my slope. So what should I do next? Go ahead, Cameron. Give it a try.
I was going to say make the bottom equal to the top and solve it
Make this equal to that? No, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. But it's a good thought. Yeah.
Right. The slope and the slope and like y equals -3 minus 9 over 2 plus 7 minus
Oh, there's an idea. So you want to write slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So we can write y equals m. That's our slope, right? So y equals m. It's a long number here, but we can do it. Equals minus k minus 9 over 2k plus 7m x plus, we were given our y-intercept right here of -2. So plus -2. Is that okay? Y equals mx plus b. We know that's just the equation we have. We were given our b. We figured out what our slope is. We still have to figure out what k is, though. Right? We have too many variables here. Okay.
Write the y-intercept as 0, -2, and then you find the slope with the y-intercept and 8 and -10.
So say that one more time now.
You can write the y-intercept out as 0 and -2, and then you can find the slope using that point and 8 and -10.
So I could find the slope using 0, -2. This is an interesting approach. It's not the one I'm going to follow, but I like this approach. This is interesting. Okay. So you're saying if I had a graph here, I know that I'd have a y-intercept. I'd have one point right there, right? Oh, this is interesting. There's a whole different approach than the one I took. Okay. So here's my y-intercept of 0, -2, and I know that I have another point over here of 8, -10, right? So if I have another point here of 8, -10, 8, -10, I can figure out a numeric answer for the slope here, can't I? So, what did you get? Everybody with me there? So that's going to be -8 over 8. So -1. Good with that? Okay, so if I now know the slope in a number, it's a whole different approach. I like this. Okay. Amber, so what am I going to do now to find k? So you're saying I can take, oh no, don't write with this, I'm a smart one. I can take this minus k minus 9 over 2k plus 7 and make that equal to -1. Oh, I think that's more than a yes. That's more than a yes. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's work out the algebra here. I'm just going to multiply both sides by 2k plus 7, so I can get rid of the denominator here. So I will have minus k minus 9 is equal to -2k minus 7. So let's add 2k to both sides. So this is going to give me k minus 9 is equal to -7. And if I add 9 to both sides, that should give me k equals 2. Is that the right answer? Is it the answer in that?
Yes.
That is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Question? So, Janice's answer was much more elegant than my approach.
What was your
See, my approach was I was going to take this whole equation here. Okay, I know that's an equation of the line. Right, that's the equation of the line. Everybody's okay with that, right? And I was going to plug in the point that I knew. Oops, that one right there. I was going to plug in that point. So I was going to go, what the point is, 8, negative 10. I was going to go negative 10 equals minus k minus 9 over 2k plus 7 times 8 minus 2. So because I knew that if this is the equation of my line, which I know that's the equation of my line, and I know that my point 8, negative 10 is on that line, I could plug those points in, and it'll work. And if I work this whole thing out, I'm going to come up with the same answer. But much more elegant. Much more elegant. So did you see how to do it? Could you do 1, 2, and 4 now that you kind of have the idea here? Yeah? Pardon me? Oh, no. 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 Okay, I'm going to... we will stop.